Have you ever stopped to ask yourself who's the real boss in your home, you or your cat? Go ahead, think about it. When was the last time you sprinted across the room to open the door for your cat, only for them to look at you like you'd just ruined their entire week? Exactly. Here's the funny part. While humans love to brag about domesticating cats, it's looking more and more like they domesticated us. You've probably adjusted your entire sitting position, numb legs, twisted spine, no circulation, just because your cat decided your lap was now a royal throne. You pay rent, buy food, and provide the occasional head scratch, and they allow you to exist in their kingdom. So, if you're wondering whether your cat truly owns you, watch for the telltale signs ahead. Spoiler alert: if you're watching this, there's a very good chance you're already on the payroll. Number 1. They treat you like their personal chew toy, and your cat gives you those tiny love nibbles. They're not plotting your downfall, probably. This is actually their way of saying, "You're family." Cats pick up this habit as kittens, when play biting was the main way to bond with their siblings and practice being social. So, when your cat decides your fingers or toes look especially chewable, what they're really doing is inviting you into their playful little world. It's their version of a handshake. Except it involves teeth. Now, let's be honest, sometimes those love bites move from "aw, cute" to "hey, that hurt." If your cat gets a bit too enthusiastic, simply offer them a toy or a treat to channel that bitey energy somewhere safer. That way, they still get to show affection, and you get to keep all 10 fingers. Bonus tip: don't punish them. In their mind, they're not attacking you. They're giving you kisses with fangs. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to Wise Animals, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. They won't stop talking to you. If your cat acts like a furry chatterbox whenever you walk in, take it as a compliment. Cats don't usually talk much to each other once they're grown up. They save the meows, chirps, and dramatic speeches for us. In other words, if your cat is busy giving you a TED Talk about how the food bowl is only half full, it means they see you as worth talking to. Scientists have actually found that cats invent their own language with their humans. That's right, your cat is basically bilingual. They'll mix meows, trills, and head tilts until you finally understand that "merp" means "open the door," and "row" means "this spot on the couch is mine, move." Want to make them love you even more? Talk back. Mimic their sounds, answer their complaints, or just nod along like you totally understand their cat-sized rants. It may feel silly, but to them, it's proof you're listening, and nothing strengthens a bond like a good old-fashioned gossip session with your pet. And if your cat is extra vocal, don't be surprised if you eventually feel like you're living with a very judgmental roommate who has way too many opinions about your life choices. Number 3. They turn your stuff into their bed. If you've ever wondered why your cat insists on sleeping on your hoodie instead of the perfectly good, luxury cat bed you bought them, here's the answer: it smells like you. To your cat, your scent is basically the feline version of a weighted blanket, warm, safe, and comforting. When they curl up on your belongings, they're not just being quirky or rude. They're keeping a piece of you close, even when you're not around. It's their way of saying, "I miss you, but this old t-shirt will do for now." If you're planning to be away, you can even leave something that smells like you in their favorite spot. That worn-out shirt you were about to toss? To your cat, it's the Rolls-Royce of comfort items. Think of it this way: while dogs might wait by the door for hours, cats prefer to sprawl across your laundry pile. Both are sweet gestures. One is just more fashionable in fur. Number 4. They copy your every move. Ever catch your cat acting like your tiny, fuzzy shadow? Maybe you sit down, and suddenly they plop into the chair next to you like, "Yeah, this is what we're doing now." That's not a coincidence. It's mirroring. Cats, much like kittens learning from their mothers, often copy the habits of the humans they feel closest to. Some cats take this to wild extremes. There are stories of cats figuring out how to flush toilets or open doors just by watching their humans do it. Others keep it subtle, like insisting on helping you type emails or pawing at the broom while you're cleaning, because obviously you're doing it wrong. These little acts of imitation aren't just random quirks. They're proof that your cat wants to be part of your world. By mirroring you, they're saying, "You matter enough for me to learn your weird human ways." And if your cat is sitting on your laptop while you're trying to work, it's not sabotage. It's teamwork, at least in their mind. Number 5, the staring contest of love. When your cat locks eyes with you and gives a slow, dramatic blink, don't panic. They're not plotting world domination. That's actually a cat kiss. In the feline world, closing your eyes around someone is the ultimate sign of trust. After all, if they were planning to eat you, that'd be a terrible time to nap. The best part? You can blink back. Yep, science says if you slow blink at your cat, you're basically whispering, "I love you," in fluent meow. Congratulations, you're now bilingual. But it's not just about the blinks. Pay attention, and you'll notice your cat watching you like you're their favorite TV show. Cooking? They're tuned in. Brushing your teeth? Riveting. Scrolling your phone for an hour? Peak entertainment. That steady gaze means they feel connected to you, like they don't want to miss a single episode of The Human Channel. So next time your cat stares at you across the room, don't be creeped out. Take it as the ultimate compliment. You're their favorite thing to watch, and not just because you open the food cans. Number 6, they claim your bed as theirs. If you wake up with a cat curled against you, congratulations, you've been chosen. Cats are extremely picky about where they sleep because, in their minds, bedtime is when they're most vulnerable. So, if they decide your bed, and by extension you, is their perfect snooze spot, that's a huge compliment. It means they trust you enough to let their guard down and drool on your pillow. Sharing a bed is not just about warmth. It's your cat's way of saying, "You're my safe place." Want to win extra points? Make their sleeping nook extra cozy with a soft blanket or pillow. Even if they ignore the fancy setup and still choose the exact spot where your legs need to stretch, the effort tells them they're welcome. And let's be real, at night, you're basically their giant, slightly snoring security blanket. Number 7, they throw you a welcome home party. Some cats play it cool, but if yours is waiting at the door, purring like a motorboat, or zooming around like they've just had 5 espressos the second you walk in, it means they really missed you. For cats, absence makes the heart grow fonder, and the reunion's extra dramatic. Researchers have found that cats get a genuine boost of happiness when they see their favorite human return. In other words, you're the best part of their day, yes, even better than the sunbeam by the window. You can make these reunions even sweeter by starting a little tradition. Maybe you always hand over a treat, or spend a few minutes playing chase with a toy. The routine not only makes your cat excited for your return, but also reassures them that you'll always come back. Think of it as your cat's way of saying, "The house was boring without you, and I demand quality time immediately." Number 8, they let you get away with stuff. Ever noticed how your cat lets you do things they'd never tolerate from anyone else? Maybe you can carry them like a baby, boop their nose, or, miracle of miracles, trim their nails without a fight. That's not luck, that's love. Cats are picky about trust, and once you've earned a spot in their VIP club, you get privileges no one else does. It's like being handed an all-access pass to their softest, most vulnerable side. Science even shows that cats can tell the difference between their human's touch and a stranger's, no peeking or sniffing required. So, if they let you into their comfort zone, it means you're not just the one who feeds me, you're family. Number 9, they try to trip you out of love. If you're constantly tripping over your cat because they're weaving around your legs or sticking to you like Velcro, take it as a compliment. They're not plotting your downfall, probably. Aishi, they just can't stand to be away from you. Whether you're cooking, cleaning, or doing yoga, your cat wants front row seats to the show. Cats are social, curious creatures, and shadowing you around the house is their way of staying connected and feeling secure. Of course, It can also mean you nearly faceplant on the kitchen floor. To avoid turning your home into an obstacle course, teach them a gentle cue, a clap, a word, or even a light tap on your leg to signal when you're moving. It'll save you both some bumps and bruises while keeping the love trail going strong. Number 10, the tail never lies. Your cat's tail is basically their mood ring. When they strut over with their tail held high and the tip slightly curled, that's not just a random stretch. It's their version of a warm hug. It signals comfort, confidence, and genuine happiness to see you. That's your cue to engage. Toss a toy, scratch their chin, or offer pets in their favorite spot. Paying attention to these tail messages doesn't just make you a better cat communicator, it also shows your feline friend that you're tuned in to their feelings. And nothing says, "I get you," like responding correctly to tail talk. Number 11. They officially claim you when your cat rubs their head against you. They're not just being affectionate, they're tagging you like property. Those scent glands on their face release pheromones that create a comforting, familiar smell. To your cat, that means one thing: this human is mine. You'll probably notice them doing the same with furniture, doorways, and random household items. It's all about building a scent map that makes them feel safe and secure. So when your cat headbutts you, don't just think of it as a cute gesture. It's basically them signing the adoption papers, where they adopt you, not the other way around. Number 12, kneading, aka making biscuits. When your cat starts rhythmically pressing their paws into you like they're preparing dough for an imaginary bakery, that's kneading. It's a leftover habit from kittenhood. Back then, kittens needed their mothers to help the milk flow. As adults, cats keep the behavior as a sign of comfort, relaxation, and pure happiness. If your cat needs you before curling up, think of it as their way of saying, "This spot is perfect, but let me just fluff it up a bit first." It's also a great sign for their emotional health. A cat who kneads is a cat who feels safe, secure, and very much at home. Number 13, the belly reveal. When your cat rolls onto their back and shows you their belly, don't be fooled. This is not always an invitation for atomy rub. What it really means is, "I trust you completely." The belly is the most vulnerable area on a cat, and exposing it is basically their way of saying, "You'd never hurt me." In the wild, this move would be downright reckless, but in your living room, it's a love letter. So, admire the belly, laugh at the fluff, but proceed with caution if you're tempted to pet it, because sometimes that soft-looking trap comes with lightning-fast claws. Number 14, they groom you. Yes, you're dirty now. When your cat licks your hand, your hair, or even your face, it's not just poor hygiene on their part, it's love. Grooming is one of the most intimate ways cats bond with each other. And by including you, they're saying, "Welcome to the family, scruffy human." Cats also mix their scent with yours when they groom, marking you as part of their inner circle. If you want to return the gesture without licking their head, highly not recommended, grab a brush and give them a gentle grooming session. Not only does it reduce their stress and keep their coat healthy, it also mimics the mutual care cats share with their closest companions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.